Hi everyone. Today we'll talk about the true power of dua, the beautiful connection between believer and Allah Swan. There is something very special and beautiful about dua, the act of raising your hands and talking directly to Allah, SWT. It is not just a ritual or a habit. It is one of the strongest connections a believer can have with their Creator. Dua is the heart's cry, the whisper of hope, and the voice of faith. It is a reminder that no matter how small or big our problems are, there is always someone above us who listens, understands, and has the power to change everything. Allah, the Almighty. Dua is not limited to any time or place. You can make dua when you are happy or sad, at home or outside, in success or failure. Allah SWT says in the Quran, "Call upon me, I will respond to you." Surah Ghafir 40:60. This verse shows the mercy and love of Allah for His servants. He invites us to talk to Him, to ask Him for anything, even things we think are impossible, because for Allah, nothing is impossible. Many people think dua is only about asking for what we want, like wealth, success, or health. But dua is much deeper. It is a form of worship. When you make dua, you admit that you are weak and Allah is strong. You accept that you cannot control everything, but Allah can. It is an act of humility that softens the heart and strengthens faith. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Dua is the essence of worship." Tirmidhi. That means making dua is not only about asking for something. It is a way of getting closer to Allah. One of the most beautiful things about dua is that Allah always answers it, but not always in the way we expect. Sometimes Allah gives us what we ask for immediately. Sometimes He delays it because the time is not right. And sometimes He doesn't give us what we ask for because He knows it is not good for us. In that case, He replaces it with something much better, either in this world or in the hereafter. This is why a believer never loses hope. Even if you don't see the result of your dua, know that it was heard and recorded by Allah, and He will respond in the best way. Many stories from the Quran and Hadith show the power of dua. Prophet Yunus ASM called upon Allah from inside the belly of the whale, saying, "There is no God but you, glory be to you. Indeed, I have been of the wrongdoers." Surah Al-Anbiya 21:87. Allah accepted his dua and saved him. Prophet Zachariah ASM made dua for a child when he was old and his wife was barren. Yet Allah answered and blessed him with a son. Prophet Yahya ASM. These examples remind us that no situation is too difficult and no person is too far from Allah's mercy. In daily life, dua gives peace to the heart. When you are sad or worried, dua brings comfort. It is like talking to someone who truly understands you. But even better, because Allah knows what is inside your heart, even when you cannot express it in words. You don't need fancy language or long sentences. Just speak sincerely, from the heart. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught that Allah is close to His servant, closer than the jugular vein. So when you whisper, He hears you. Dua also strengthens patience and gratitude. When you make dua, you learn to trust Allah's timing. You start to believe that whatever happens, good or bad, is part of His plan. You stop worrying too much and find peace in His decree. This mindset makes you strong, calm, and positive even in difficult times. Dua turns anxiety into hope and weakness into strength. To make dua more powerful, there are special times and manners recommended by the Prophet, peace be upon him. The best times include during sujud, prostration, in the last third of the night, between the adhan and iqama, on Friday, and while fasting. Also, It's best to start your dua by praising Allah and sending blessings upon the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Then ask for forgiveness before making your requests. And always end your dua with gratitude and trust that Allah will respond. Remember, dua is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of true faith. It is what keeps the heart alive and connected to its Creator. Life may bring challenges, but through dua, a believer finds strength, patience, and hope. No door stays closed forever when you knock on Allah's door. No prayer goes unanswered when made with a sincere heart. So never stop making dua. Even if it takes time, even if you feel unheard, keep talking to Allah. Every tear, every whisper, every word reaches Him. He listens, He loves, and He responds in the most perfect way. Never underestimate the power of dua. It can change your heart, your life, and your destiny.